Women ya ba manya meche ewo ha say ya political analyst and afem wo mia minya bema Mr. Simon Kwansa ye share papa PPP regional chairman ewo Asante Mountain Masena nsem hu so ko vacation sa Dubai nyina wakwaba otimu se no hwa ye fe sika no ba se de omo nkai hu Dubai otwetwetwe pictures post no se Sikapa era abase. Me baba ya misha bibi abakwa de.
Na dia market na da bojuma bojedi am afisa. Bibi abakwa mjedi sa ho.
Na me adaroma. Oso na se de simache.
Na eza. Bibi bia na ma se bitimi basa. Koni na abia.
Sana the last time kan si. Baba mam sakwaza. Na se de Dubai akwani aba na ukobasa. Oh, there be say me who start na America.
Oh, say actually me and Kasa they me a tourist.
Okay.
That's one of the things I love to do. The bonfires in young bed do me na Obemeyenko. Na meet me Christopher Columbus, I met Simon Columbus. Ghana had at least the southern party Nkoko almost.
Okay.
Every part.
But fun pa. Sa ode o mane kon ehu ye na mani agipa emema dodo na yesa ebeboa papa
so we die ne ni wia
die ne die ye nka ho ase eno de emma eno de amwa eno de eba amwa pra eno de emwa eno ba ne de ba pra ye be demonstration
die ne na wie sa ne de nkra ne mu bibia chiridi
dia ne dia
won try say we dey obi there na wo show say dey
and dem wanti enka and the man kula ye nia ya kase dia
na mani so
na menti ase
anu de ni nya mentamasem
o say say bibia payifo bu o say bibia say tigarin ku or something say utrimu fire so what I unsuro ya
edu ba bi pe timi sesa won sam kula na bi won ma ohun mutimi sesa no hospital hwe ya na adia ne ba pe obu na adia ne de aban enfama we nkan ye ma no hu bi de ehia no we nya ne ma ye hia so ho ehia djuma de ne de ode ba de emwa pesa ala be hwe Nkoko nketenkete ye hwe se omampani djuma de o lunch ye no benya impact e wo memu anasese we mesha se de afri Mr. Kwansa so Mr. Kwansa
yeah, that's it for the opportunity na ye chia for say you ba check across the now
sure
and that journey man of those I was here any so na before so one muti from afar better mumina masi the Progressive People's Party is not dying.
Okay,
we are alive intina the bia no otun safre make it time say beba na e be chere adwen ni e be ama omanfo mu say party no enema ewe ya dream eni susu dey susu ye no yinjahe na let me bring say we the second coming of JDM the enema o ye ni nsema o kan be bring about 60% of it I said the Dr. Papa Kosindium die was soon in 2012 ana papa no etutu sa na mo one way abeka say e kura na yakoka bibia action but enya won be say if you say yes Maya can a 10-point agenda from 2012 election to 2016 election even to 2020 make say blue baby na me bisa say na party moment science me ya dey kui because I say we kept repeating the same thing enti eko ye ntia na ye to abakra blue baby ayi nya kese no nipa ni bia dwene ye o mo say I say
the same
same message na while I'm also promising any market kese but the same thing that we were saying where the solutions to the problems are Ghana for good. And Ubesha, now JDM is doing some of the things that Progressive People's Party have been preaching about. Now, no bina and Komoyi with the Ababi piano pay. Number one, Yakache Ghana for since 2012. Say, oh man, you meeting here to Mpoaku anymore. I just say decentralization. Decentralization, I did a woman that from 92. But to me, BBI is centralized. Ope bibia ese kwakra, ope bibia ese komu minister. Sa enti ama anana he choked.
Okay.
Now another by he tried, and then they did break down the regions from 10 to 16, so that say what I was still region pay at that time no, baby I will share side. Now the snap attack right there. Udusu acquiring so many things, and they had to break it down. In your Western North, Western region proper. And that was their thinking, and who said come here no sana ebeboa. But still, it doesn't solve the problem. Then we come down to metropolitans and municipals, strengthening them. That is proper decentralization. And yeah, well, Ashanti region, baby, to say yeah, my constituency, Otafu constituency, and now the bar during the election campaigning time, or say me bar, me ma tafo be municipal. Why? Because if you decentralize it, and my development here, we are able to hold people accountable. The DCs, the MCs, we hold them accountable. We see government projects within it. And then another cancer, it was because what was happening at Asamasi municipal, Muntaka side, it was tough for Scrum form. Until that was developing, they realized that at the end of the day, municipals and the strength that now we free. The commercial metro, things will work good. And this is what PPP 2012.
Okay.
Yaka. And TDC say decentralization by year. Let's elect the MDCs. Now the cover by one to me again. And to whom be a free by and the Ababa Bissima, JDM, Cassia say, a coin be as own free abaymono. No election of MDCs, which is key. PPP. Young going in by air camp, most of the day, fan to Abba, open freeway, and then said the air of become. Say the Monday. And what they are free one. You realize that just about 3-4 days ago, Mom said, MPP for the business of the year campaign, or Mokazakasa, saying, and see, MC for a market share 2, and the first number 5,000, and they are more Musikasi. Why? Because the man wants to change, the didn't wants to change the paradigm shift. And then
no crime sir you recupoko babo intense answer no enye no pre
whatever it is Master say he wants to empower them when we elect them now if you tell here that is why assemblymen they have been given some token it's proper decentralization and the cost who's a nipa na responsible who's a man na he get paid then you do it proper. That's what I said. Sure. All these concepts are Progressive People's Party's concept. Now, back to the question I'll be saying, I'm going to get one second. PPP, I can say, ye local produce, ye strengthen ye manufacturers, ye farmers, so that at the end we eat or we eat what we grow here. Sure. Now, how can we do that? Won't be BB at the end of the home. If I want to the mission, and he said, "Who bet me? I just say, who strengthen the people? Now, fe who open up? We say who do you more locally? Na markets no why? You make money, and the people will rush into it.
Sure.
And then you never can say because people have realized that there's money in there. It's in the crowd because good you need to pay. In the same way, no, you realize CCA, number one, there is a policy guideline about Nkoko Nkiti. The policy as in how they are doing it. No, but the policy guideline here, PPP here, draw here, Kasas and nice. You should not just say, Nkoko. And I'm Nkoko. But government should be deliberate about it.
Okay. Being
deliberate is creating the market for the people. So Nkoko. Nkoko back of age. Now betting me to one I buying budget here at first in ready actually and say nobody, no school, no government institution is buying chicken or rice or oil from outside.
Local.
It is a basa there. That law has come. That budget is there. It wouldn't say say your mouth and go call 100 and 1,000 now for your one juma na omunyire what the tefa school na went to the one na school be dey ebeto obenya osika strain unlike whereby na frozen chicken eba e cheap na wo benya nkoko bewie na koto nkoko 150 200 cedis na fe cheap one no e be 50 60 cedis obi ebe koto tuboboka. So we thank the government for bringing that guideline, reading the budget, people knowing that, oh, is it media more? The money tono, a cheap, Romania market side. Now, my concern is how the models, the Kwayam Befaswa, you may achieve the results. Say, you empower people to do farming. And you be me, that is my concept. And you be I was say, who sorry as you. We a party member.
Near the amount.
Oh yeah, you know, Nkoko budget.
Ebi kwa no oni nim die bia wo ho.
Oni nim die bia wo ho. Oni baby cry bia obeye no. You see, so when we do things on a large scale, just say, oh, now kubu or here, we are wasting our resources. We need to be prudent enough. See, may have kakra wo ho na me che. Because abai koyen confirm. Somebody sure. Who say I'm confirm no.
Okay, do it here so much to come baby.
Who some ma when the Korea campaign basa. So we should have learned from that. Say you need to get because you're a poultry farmers association. So we have people who are into that business. I'm not saying say Yema will be 100 or going to do the fiction bad. But the point is that there are people who have interest in it, sure. Who are already doing it. Now you increase our production. You monitor because they will give us the results.
Sure.
It's simple. But then no, also we create juma. Enti will be our person or Nkoko bia no. State resources near the SDM. So they nyame bottom ska na nye GDM bottom ska. The moment you do that, obi man also say Nkoko Nkiti bi kona o the way you want to go
Menko pebi na abekum omu nyina
simple
awon so kra na ebebe.
The point is that you see so we entrepreneur our business person as I am owns a business there are a lot of risk so enti obi o passing through any business cycle that ade omu ye menye sure say omu ba better na this question say why a business that why a farming that why you that they are not doing that. Why already are penny say obey because they want to encourage people into it. By encouraging people to it doesn't mean we are going to get the results we want. And the other Tina said Moya friend say why even nurses, teachers,
they will find it him.
Move forward who pass it through training. And this uncle follow the same way I'm only a and son of Kromako, I'm one qualifying. Other Tina will be all cup poultry. Your poultry farmers no one. So we say oh ebia uncle poultry farmer no uncle dinner uncle trana nasi
uncle share
for about 6 months or about 3-4 months when we say here you see here in Nkoko we pass it through some a little training owie and the poultry farmer now recommend me say makola we nipa we mu breme about 50 or 100 trainees 74 months far and go Nkiti intimate training or my chair almost said it here yariaba how to treat it. Now they are ready. It's more 500, more way 200, more way 300.
No bet me.
No bet me there because when you have some little training, when you because of this can no near the no na yenya can
yeah, no answer
yeah. Answer now where yeah, brother Jeno. Oh dear, ajo ye wo my mu. Ma ho 1 year. Na assessment of Nkiti. More for politicians in Nkoko.
Okay.
More for the show Nkoko. Yemfa different people. Enquiry assessment. More results I
okay. Minya Bema, Mr. Kwansa, I don't know, some more kind of the past. As I buy no ultimate at the quadrant, Jimmy said, oh my, Kebemo will be nearly come for Mumfanti, may I dear Bakwa. I will hear Papa Pemlebi, Mequaya, and will be croco. Let me name him dear beer, our home, as a man. Mr. Kwansa, can a mamma come to me, dear Kakra. I am a fair and I'm a quadrant, and who come no a war. mentimi ama ba kokra survival omu nyina ye de egui essence na meninim de bia ye de e wo ho betimi ye de atu obi anti e ho ne de aban ema nani enkwa ho pa minya ba ma ye nkwa
ya baba menchia na menchia co-panelist in the nation share for agenda mo show see committee you see on my way na nkasa we program when it comes to policy implementation and is sustainable plan. Yeah, politicians, mostly a good in policy, they say outline policy, but the sustainable planner, maintain policy number at least, a better and fast what they are more money a lot more fun. Me know my multisadia na me senior Kenya near taste Jidane
Sadane planting for food class like policy papa
ba could be so by a friend running for food and exports. I remember those time last week me can craft those time and me call it be a camp o misanke e kope bia but because of one DCBS about catch the yenti me abembu ya yentumi Nkoko Nkiti is very good policy, but how sustainable it is, and then the discussion and the year become. I agree with CEO Nasam now or Karen. In fact, it lacks sustainable plan. Sisi am no kase. If me a baby, na me person yebi, to say what's the layout procedure was a fast one and some met me. It's just that my mom and also my cousin Nkoko.
Na me nchawa no na omoba na mka so mo so mbe mo ebuo
last week we did one of our senior complications
because mo kan
the same thing omoka say ombe mo ebuo na first week no omama we aduane a de be ma Nkoko ne firi oko na wa to so na ask this simple question say as you know that meeting say me bra maybe university and maybe secondary school I'm in Yejuma, but me person me going to farming and me capital bia. Now mama Nkoko, o mama buonu. Na first week o mama aduane am be feed Nkoko na efu oko.
Me dey
na me feed mo.
Me kura bi kura me ntimi feed me ame ho no.
Na mako feed one. So you can clearly see say it's just like one of those things you see a political manifesto. Ya promise Ghana for see buy the Nkoko Nkiti beba. So for that matter, yenye bibi ni emfa budget mu na Ghana for mu say ye adwuma. And this has been the problem of the state. At the piano ema ye ko ya say microphobia sa okona nim kakra no abanachi okona nim kakra no abanachi. Meanwhile, we can design a good model. Just like some of the things that can senior no okay. We can just design a good, very good model. Hey, be or you're interested, no? We can collaborate with some of the agri institutions. Ken West to agri department, Amstead, our agri department, Okwamampoma, more very good agri department. Your agri carry, our quadra soya. Some of the universities who are great departments near there, we can collaborate with these institutions. No, now people be interested. No, acquire registration. Then 6 months or 3 months or 5 months or whatever months, and then yes, we train the person. I remember recently because of course we were Kumasi Technical University. It has nothing to do with program, but just to acquire skills, waste management. Acquire fast sort once your biggest problem is chipping in. Ghana, your biggest problem now is how you sort the waste from Asasi and to say you fear you don't yet, but acquire fast. That is why I would that be a budget. West in Kumano, and so change other projects are being
results
because the needed skills and knowledge now was here the years again. Or more you know, when you do any man so sorry, I rock now or yet was a no they are calling you say why a man and all those stuff. Not the beer, a book or my dear got another source out.
Na sanso ebu anso abola ebetimi asi wasa bible sumi mieri na da sifie na se bia sa dole moa
that but I'm telling you sir Sweden Switzerland no There are countries that almost exporting waste. Almost thought said here. I'm telling you, because of how they properly manage waste. And now we manage waste and no matter to media, even though we are not discussing waste management, but just to chip in something. Why am I saying this? Because you will need a certain training. And some what me acquire now original skills. Now why implement it? But implement issue policy and not say a large policy now. It's just like your current into Obia and Koye.
Sir, Sikano Shokola, service be Obia and Kashe.
We have the biggest program as a country. I think it is time, and the time is now. The politicians now input to the state first, ahead of a political party. A Basana, whatever you are coming out with it, we'll be looking at holistic approach. Because if this Nkoko Nkiti could survive, just as a bit me collaborate with what do you call them, Poultry Farmers Association, a bit me collaborate with the universities. Departments of agric near the AD, so that they will come out with a very good model. A bit me they are here such a normal. Now in crop a nipa crowd or team qualify is it team and an individual. And I said one qualifier was so more sad. I remember this waste a year in American or technical university. To the extent so do they become the field. But no more waste they see sorting waste, and it is one of the projects I believe in the near future I will go into it and come out with certain aid. Let's say politicians and say we shouldn't be hurried to just come out with policies near the other, but we should bring policies that are sustainable.
Tiwenu kwa lanke bi kwa nkabani betimi dia base bia mo amu pepa ne se mo pese mo yele bia 6 months so ye de mo be fantitie mo klansa
sisi mi busa o last week mi busa and next me busa no say from TV say me am pese me ye bi no he na me nkọ me nya Nkoko ni
bi so ye
as at now obi am o timi kire say be a regional minister and a Greek ministry and a DC and a say what your man penina some kan was say it will be given to the constituency. And constituency you say government abiding head of constituency representative or constituency name political parties the one representative but districts and abide what they representatives and now what DC is MMDCs no but constituency there party chairman organizers in the microphone. So if the president pay his statement I say it will be given to constituencies there, it means that I have to go to the political chairman and ask why
no crowd kwa Obama maybe who saw your MPP ni pa we campaign itiana
exactly. I don't know if the argument is really making say your district there metie whoever is my DC because call them ampoa me DC or so ye DC ni so ye de or ya ban na nsi mutimi kwado and then you could come but me so re pra ko person me ko chairman NDC chairman ho and MPP chairman ho obebu say me party card ho
maybe kwa support ni mu anim say we ye campaign kura tia ho
for sure. These are some of the technical things I think that the government has to address. Because these are some of the things that we'll learn just like that. People will start, people like me, will start asking so many questions. So it will tell me, it will inform my decisions. Oh, crown now, excuse me to say, oh, crown now, young man, probably you don't understand.
Ebia no said the name you bema kwansa ke so ya kantia say bia
ya kantia was say that if proper measures has been put in place you could give directives ebia I don't know what district department bank and they in charge because when you go to the district assembly there were so many departments there were so many agencies why they in charge of Nkoko Nkiti. I remember there was a point in time I introduced new ministry, a special initiative from one ministry, right? this Nkoko Nkiti, is it under Agric Ministry? Is it under employment? Is it under youth?
No baby kwakura ya de ehye eno ase ne abeka to honum sa ya hye ho bonti esese ediso okay
see mesela ban say almost amla biem no lay down process and sustainable planner at least maybe na person go into it no betumi full some procedure and I believe say basa for the unemployment rate me baka say Ghana we can solve the unemployment rate if you able to empower skills education and skill training programs
okay
basa betumi as of us
mena se minya be manya mecha ano no so adia an topic here no mo bia mu ye adia my papa ba no was so enko and so emnabi empese bet say planting for food and job we actually na castle kwa baby and no Ghana very for as I say we share any fishing okay abakwa saka so mampani his excellency John Romani Mahama wakasa adia tuja watches so be piemu abibimema say bon natural resources ne dia nyakopa de adom ye papa na so base influence ewo ewiase amanaman so dia ene bibimem ye poor ho no bantia no na ye bobo say denti na maye dia no ebasa sabi mpanifo no mudi anim no vision na omuni ema no ebasa na sese mesa so hyase ewo menua be makwansa so esanse nyameche okase wie ya wa vre ana dia me vofa
well
okay
it's a good thing me my dream and he said nyemani bi ono mo a there's no need to talk say action speaks louder than words. Now, Nkoko was trying to do this African Union thing. Tinanka, the bed said the America, United States of Africa. To where USA, a lot of states. Some states no one can boom, yeah, one a resource, and it makes them strong.
Okay.
A lot of countries in the world that's superpower now. You look at China, Omodos, and you look at Russia, land size. Even if when it comes to Africa, Nigeria, you look at South Africa, land size and population. Now, Niokan, and yen nene, it's a sada da. Now, Masembia may come off air all the time, but maybe Sasa question. Oh, fear also be sa one in answer. It is rhetoric, but the question is we are sure say Nyame obo bibini na Nyame obo brudin or one ebo bibini.
And also the no crepa because as a difference no so pa.
One said me kind me new baby out but say why get out and say usia. Now sharp from near maybe or ye or my dream ni or susuni ni or my baby. Now she difference in the song.
I'm saying the way I like you.
Someone say, be a Christian. I'm an elder in the Church of Pentecost. But I asked that question not because of saying Jinyamingi. Say Yamin ain't been yet, they meet yet can you but oh Jane one now swan ain't me ain't so. Ninty ain't me soon say unity brings a lot of things.
Okay.
Now, Abrofono Etimia united. So America, China, talk about US, talk about Russia, and you come to the European Union. But Ubedu Africa, West Africa, keke. Yen kambu, maybe currency problem. West Africa, the whole Africa, West no. Yen kambu ni currency back problem. Pierre who say,
or your boss.
Or your boss. When you free West Africa, maybe what about Ghana? Yen try say political parties. Yen can you say okay, NDC are winning power. My main fact, okay, call MPP. You realize some of the ministers almost me ye Juma. Na Juma no so any. Entinka pick MPP ni ne ba akokra na mienu. Mane enter
a bit say yewra ya wadutwum say education wonom where stamps near the idea.
Who said Nipana Juni Modu? Oh, Adumana, oh, you know, he's unbiased. Or yet as a free SHC stem. I mean, Tibet. And the money in at some point. Your wife say, Okofa, a bit and not a candy.
Jabetum.
And then Jabetum. You believe just yet.
Or your campaign tiao.
No, campaign tiao.
And I am Belay.
If you realize, unity, Bakupe in Africa, a problem. Into resources now coming in our but then no, and until I do free the Africa, West Africa, they'll be through Ghana, and they'll be through yeah. When I joined politics, I knew, and I'm here, say, yeah, what we call the smaller parties. You try say, you became one boom. Oh, me as I remember Statiana, many people are catching the Massa how I deal with any that I'm saying. I didn't
one shall see a column no boabem.
Oh, and I'm saying, and I'm starting with fresh CPP, fresh PNC, fresh that time APC. We fresh for a chairman, and then I'm saying, how you be here, Cambo, because the NDC and NPP getting a saying in some more can, and I do more, and why? But the old can they make a difference in shedding you. Into young Camuna, oh, Chama, why are there? Oh, Chairman, come on, yeah, part a year meeting. I feel in 2 weeks' time, I scheduled for meeting. Ufre Kokwa, Ufre Ufre, we are wait to see.
Obiama.
Your budget to so Babasua, we do on one, we are Manti. I feel but some.
Not while Bemu Yebu.
So the question I ask is, Tina Mam Bisa say, we are sure saying Yami or Bob Brunino, on one a Bobby Benin. And what Mahama is saying, ain't any problem. It is true, but me key note a woman say, on one, let's say you have the opportunity. You don't tell us. Me the America say, who police near to me amount say, Kochikron for. Who would you know about some say, Cronfo. Now me and me to me, I am to me, me and a match. She say, you are the president. You have the resources as of the nation. You are leading us. Ope say, you have influence. Outside world. Use yeah. You.
The Burkina president, yeah.
Thank you, Burkina president could make his statement. But Cecilia, you know, Untimin Burkina Koya. He's using the resources they have and he's creating the influence they want. And he's not Mahama going to continue platform there, so hey, and I don't get more than this.
Couple of workers, yes,
yes, from the ship, like managing our own thing, Ghana beyond aid. Because I say, anybody was the beyond aid, and the man, Mr. Runaway. So, Mr. Runaway.
Can Tana.
We are capable of managing our own things. We don't go to IMF today.
Yes,
Kasano. Let's who say resources. Share Ebia Yadri Maso. Ghana. Adi Bia de Biameka, Adi Bia Yankupon, and the many padi was assassin. Ghana will be. Me say, what the part of what's necessary. Adi Biara. I was a dim many pa. The DD Wabrabum. Oh, assassin one. You Ghana. Talk about all the mineral resources.
Today be a quabisiabo.
Everything. It is our resources now. All can say Africa has the resources, but we lack the influence. No. Yeah, Ghana, yeah. You was our resources in here: the manganese, the bauxite, the gold, the lithium, the diamond, the timber, the cocoa, the oil. So we will be here. If you will see baby in bulk, our memory, you discovered you are Ghana. Such more than one. Be beer cutting. I mean, palm nuts. Be beer. Would the beer show my woman? Would you? 80 say open ye no cancer and it's there. And the Oma Ghana and your influence.
Okay.
Because we have all the resources in Africa, Ghana. One creating Emma resources, no, as soon as
Yemunya du.
Me bo mabaso in the aspect of our good. And never occurred or son that the idea of good board. Now you see that is their trump card. And you say, "Oh, mama, the baby, I share rate good board na So that is it. Now Ghana is gaining the influence. Yepe good now government in Yasun Faswa. So what I said. And in the same way, no, they should use the other resources. Now for Ghana make Jina baby. Unim say LGBTQ yasemi on Kenya or say parliament epasia or be assenting. You know one of the reasons. Assembly say on said another more time I know muntimin kani na o kan no maka ko say na ko sign na go for ko na ko jebosia. Ye ma.
Does yentimin ne ya hunti.
Untimin de wo the independence. Now why is Mahama so strong in saying that mo de ba me sign? Because your buy here ko 1 year. Also, Nkoko capital market in Nkoko they will try and manage it and do it themselves. It is hard dependency now. Who go will be able to cross to go there.
Okay.
It is all the bar, my sign. Come watch me. Opa Burkina Faso fire between or my sign. But we were not able to say or do those things because we should be dancing. So, influence now can.
Right.
Let's build our resources.
Okay.
Let's be strong enough.
Okay.
The influence will come.
Okay. Mr. Kwasa anana dia what dear funny papa oni minya nyameche na meka say you show e be de papa minya bema yenkwa
same thing not different from the Mr. Kwasa. You see, if you want to have influence, first of all you build your capital. No, I wait me a host program here because what that strength near there in 20 Juma Africa, you want resources, yes, Nkoko and bro, but I didn't influence because you're building institutions strong. Yet you may and former President Obama about say you don't need strong men, but you need strong institutions. Last week, now I can't one platform society. Up to date, you go your military, your police near the idea, yeah, more social what at this age, at this 21st century. So Quatana, no question military near the other. Nkiti, so you're not paid or meeting up in the show, man. What am I trying to say? We need to build a society whereby we can depend on it. But yeah, said, yeah, independence, but still we depend on other people to survive. Even about policies and then the budget crap about this will try falling in. And some with me rolling out in the programs. Just when your donors be more mobile support. Meanwhile, to say Mr. Kwanzaa, can you go for my bro? You will be baby. Maybe so the only thing they have is oil. And so the oil and no backbone. You grow for be epuko. Saudi Arabia, they are. We a year Muslim for Muhammad Islam for believing it. We make a free war. Now you are more wire. Give him no more. And so yeah. And then
Malaysia, you know, Ghana need place for the
and they are bending Mumba by the backbone of the economy. Meanwhile, yes, we are paying the bishop studio. I'll cry. So, you see, it's like we are not ready. Maybe they're not in Africa and Krampo. Even in Africa, how influence is Ghana?
And only answer.
Ghana, you influence our Africa, apart from young Crawford, UN, AU meeting, ECOWAS meeting, near the other. Economic influence, no, yeah, deal with me saying. Now, so, I might be a try and wish your crap for Cromony view. Then, so you're about your chair. Your parts and Nkoko should even solve your problem. Now, so, and I'm Katas sending dream, you know, your woman
and a pessamim kumya. Abi before the person me penny for.
That is our biggest problem. And these are some of the things we need to put them to. See, you put structures in place. Me and she say no me ya. That piano. And let me tell you one thing. Amana ye person ya kwato omo. Omo mo tira wa say ye bla beto omo.
Omo so
call money. So what do we do? We need to start from somewhere as a country. And then you can put it say. You main rules.
And crying. Kumasi.
There was some point in time, not train through Kumasi and everywhere.
Akwano kwani na says.
It seems we are not even retrogressing. Kuyachi as for man. Instead of saying Kebakuya Nimuno, a young woman, say, who compare Ghana as at let me say,
I'm saying the phone lines not so young.
Let me say 10 years or 15 years backward. The ancient input and necra. What you say still, meanwhile, some Kababy, in Kawasa, friend your queen. It's my slice, Excellency John Draman Mahama said, but in first year, the Jawa, near the Aswal. And to make sure, I say, may one trans obey be and that time. Near to me, influence, we are smooth, you buy a West Africa idea.
To say that they were Burkina president that they be on Bonabassa. About a class in Champo.
Shadow. Oh, what make Burkina I believe if one and one resources appear in can you do far better. And then look I say Ghana for be bring Togo na ko Nigeria na ko Cote d'Ivoire na ko fa no ma dia buy em. Why don't we do something that you make me produce more? Me export it.
All right, my man answer phone lines number 0533246985 0533252367 pacho betimi abasoba we di ma bia kasa fi me da fi yanko
me pacho your friend Mohammed because of free tafu
Mohammed o kasa free he
because every tafu kumasi ya
tafu ye ti o pacho
me pacho mo kasa me ni ajepa mo TV station there no politics ma emra o mo kasa na ma politics bia o ene ma rebu ama Ghana akoso nko na mo kan mo ni ajepa papa.
Okay. All right.
Me, na be free. I think Dubai, but Dubai. He walk on the idea no. So still, boys call swab as here. But Ghana hanum your good weather, your cocoa, your oil, your beer, and so you bring your phone no. Abrono mudi. So mo to nice from pa. Yeah, you bit my developer class in Dubai now. The boys in the call.
Okay. Yes, you does. Brown, Mr. Kwanza, naming your Bema Yamecha dear. Better Bowamopa, now it should be an uncle, Mabedu, baby, a politics no near the Ato and Cheno, minor Kankono, in Yatimi Abwa, now a Timmy Akoso, and no air dear in here. 05 33246985 05 3325 236 on my side we say o share jumadie no so about we say ne ye jumadie no oh boy abaso papa medase se won so o share jumadie won so betimi afre na wabaso oba ade se ye befa me be manya meche na mo se yenkwe
nti then na can if we can have influencer me dey me hwa Africa nyina me hwa Ghana yeah we say you have a paradigm shift.
Okay.
We are here no me try say you be export more than say you import by you na mu ye be China and South Korea and Japan all they deliberately your man say no it is that almost also munya influence into there na was some here and you produce more you do baby there is China goods and then no be brave you have been produced China. Even most of America do the no more industries I can say are based in China or the producing no matter or so make the message a man of foreign. Eye kokoko ba e baby o mabobo ano say e was say enya adwunu and such paradigm shift be. Yeah, I said this time around, yeah, see influencing the world economy, especially even in West Africa. Yeah, try see so be producing more. That is why sometimes this kind of policies bother me when some of the young man or summer. Now, yeah, be to start planting for food and job near
24-hour economy. Say, Nanka, me any call one
yes, I know money. Last time I was saying, the solution to Ghana program is to strengthen TVET education and STEM education. Say yes, I know my name, Bruno, who said, the other mission me the Messiah, baby. I don't necessarily need to depend on government job and some my survival. Name right from primary school, secondary school to the university. Meet me a fans and remember into me, Riena may be fear. Me as me establish me. Say yet me starting this paradigm shift away education now. Believe me or not, a time will come. Yes, we best start here, you be produce more. And the more we produce, any year for no music and the other. But they are paying, but they be iron, yes, a say you see caro, your currency near Sasa de Cosefa, near Sada dollars, near Sada euros, near the copper no man. But until they be at the pressure at the other. At the breast, until me must say the way forward to strengthen the economy, you targeting the TVET and the STEM education. And the process start all secondary level. And from basic now,
not the Rahon,
not the Rahon side.
And so, who's a channel, Palania, a trauma come fast will be queer. And can get to know Bell for 5 years ago.
But yes, yet here, we are better punished. Why? So, I'm with the until me the master say. TVET no there, any STEM education, that be a baby, I make some
okay.
You bet me change the face of our economy, near move to industrialization, near to produce more. Let us rethink and focus on the TVET education. So, most of the TVET schools now compared to the normal secondary school. What me say TVET schools now have been deployed. Only share facility, even boarding school and crown woman is not attractive. Nti o man ye na interest all political parties all stakeholders interest in him who said and we see a strengthen that aspect and the way forward the next 20 years 30 years we going to be impact hours with them I'm making a simple call to especially in southern any media Muslim mission Islamic expect or more into education to say the new Roman Methodist presby see the more secondary schools now to separate circle was money cast money at the other. So as soon as I say, move for money in TVET schools. Can reach
be so war.
Be a corner facilities will be the meaning of job by an swap. On to me, but in sorry, Ukotia, my dear, shall have facilities, fair, and your bandia. I media Muslim mission. It is also a media Muslim mission. If I told to say, oh, be TVET schools be back, and I mean, who are rich beer, not the facilities. No, I'm an out tratter more flower. I'm almost right. I could Sasson and Methodist press be money I dance or SD money or more back. Money cost our areas now. I believe said the next 20 years we will see Ghana and Mama Vesta.
But I said, I mean, I my concern any solution.
Well, said the canon. I will still go back to what the PPP has been saying from 2012, the inception of the party. I'm say you're coming in now. I'm starting free here and not here can come in now. Obo say PPP and some ya canano. Say ki and a year and cow my assistant dada. Another government, MMI planting for food and jobs. No upgrading, I must say planting for rail and exports. So what I say, no free on me. Anna, the NDC government about say, Omoba could be a woman, I must feed Ghana.
Aye.
And also some of the baby. I'm a modern Kitaba, I'm a modern 24-hour economy. So, yes, I'm going to say, yeah, can't mean you check TVET or can't STEM education. And now, yeah, so something too new, but we've not been able to develop it. Because the AOJHS is technical tech. But yeah, to me, I'm Pijamu and Kuala but they are grading,
because
as a theory nuclear also.
Just no great children but it is clear go.
Ala de o mo akwasi abra no o mo no kla no.
So me kai say yeah pre-vocational skills. Your textiles, your catering, your calabash making. Now it lacks something. So I'll take you back to what the PPP has been saying. And yes, I may sound political, but they say you're doing a tree.
Sure.
Now you're doing that. We need a constitutional review. Obi baby say they are some chairman. Constitutional review in the sense that you need national development agenda. What I say? It is a Kwakuba also obey free Ghana. Obey planting for food and jobs. Or no only party now urban and they are not going to hear no a creative presidential President Kufota critique how presidential special initiatives. And I did Alan call okay cassava. Such a good way. What's the nature of Nasi? So we don't have a national development plan on particular issues, on education, on energy, on roads, on a way. You need. In the party, be about not doing say whatever a year and the Bebuana, no whatever a Boko can or majority in parliament.
Sure.
Or Mabako, stamp if you bet Kasama Diachi. Until when we review the constitution, near the shame, near your national development plan, enshrined in the constitution or entrenched in the constitution. We a government now bar. Ultimately, say maybe a campaign almost say bar, may 24-hour economy. It is a 24-hour economy. No, may baby. It's Rebecca Biano.
No, national yeah.
It doesn't embed in the national development plan now. Ghana Niatanasi. And they have fresh stakeholders. You're going to trust in a kaboom and say, okay, national development plan. This plan will take us 50 years. Yet every 10 years, we seek to achieve this, do this. Yes, I money in Adia. Yet they share constitution. And it's a PPP, the very power or bar. What has the plan said for the next 10 years?
And would this
so. Once I hear Miss Adiano, not JDM no say, what trust you say. You say Nkoko ebe boyama your poultry fees no ebe say no oba Nkoko getting once no baba be pass oba also here go anya yento aba na money bi no why
okay
nana do so ba was free education ti de obeka bia want ase ji so why free education so wo kon bebu so wo ni betu o free education
okay
it you need one direction as a nation ayeko to we far no we far and that is why Yentiminya collective success.
Okay.
And this in here, PPP say, review the constitution.
All right.
Let's bring a national development plan into the picture.
Okay.
Entrench it. So we to be mama say, why now we do wake up to say, about why mistake.
Okay.
And yes, I
all right. I made us send a message snippy now by Obama Kwa Odiano by Eben Odiano by Abdullah Burma Bako also Diano by Mentimi Anken Kamunfa and Chamachla me petali metimi akenka messages snippy now so to me at the amamena mani aji show no ho papa pedu baby a politics no na ye de atonche na o mane kwankwa no yetimi adwendwene ho minya be manya meche ebeboa e na afi Mr. Kwanso so ebeboa ye kwa dia ne na ase fiese mabonsa construction o maboa papa amadanda nyina yetimi eba from o se asase ana ope atawori an se number na that's no fa no afre ana se bia so wasase ni bi wo no ope so oton de man nyina obe na kama so atimi ama POP designs na peso ye de ama na se painting na peso ye de ma danda na meka cha brochefo no obi wo ha ma wakwakọ bre awoi mu wo sam na nimfifre sebi wanya kaka de ablabusuanfo sa omusi da no ma no ba ye de omasiasi wo no enya no na wo kan ye sida no basa de ma no tina danda na abrochefo mitumufu se fa number na frɛ na wo da no omo entimi ensi amfama 0598926437 and 033930 pacha numbers me na bia be frɛ bia de so mo abajo sie piem awa kanoga se o ya de won so mo kwa na abo atimi atu asentia da pa o hwem na se o de no diabetes pressure na to liver no problem ma bem osa ya fu ya de ya papa ma enuane opa nyina ya twetwa